You ever even got a fat bankroll in your pocket? In your got a fat bankroll in got a fat bankroll in your
Oh, yeah. Good evening, Twitch chat. I need to think of some sort of like intro to do. I'm here. Me. It's me. Can you believe it? I'm here to do my second day of live voice recording in front of all you lovely people, and I'm kind of I'm a little embarrassed to do it. You know, I don't really. My voice does not be cooking, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it over to the main screen. There we go. Perfect. Oh man, very, very embarrassing stuff that I'm doing. This takes a lot out of me. Not in like a sense of, oh, I'm exhausted doing this. It's just my anxiety. My anxiety skyrockets because I feel like I'm not doing a really good job or whatever the case may be. And I don't want to think like that. I can't self-deprecate myself, especially not now. I really definitely can't do it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna. Ooh, I don't know if the music is kicking. Hold on, let me check the. Okay, yeah, no. I'm kind of over the music. The music is just right there, just making sure it doesn't overshadow me. But what we're gonna start with first is actually, what we are going to start with first is this Apothecary Diaries recording that I need to do. This live recording, rather, of this narrator role, just so I can practice, get some more practicing in with my voice. So I'm going to actually, is it hide? Is that hidden? I don't know if that's hiding my, no, it's the display capture I need to hide. Yeah. Perfect. Alright. I'm going to pull up the script that I need to record off of, if I can find it in an ample amount of time. Oh, I just noticed that, it is also coming out of my TV too. So, again, hopefully you guys aren't getting double audio, but I'll just let the music play and I can't hear it. So I don't know what's playing. I need to update this playlist because it's kind of all over the place. I don't like how it'll start playing the song and then it'll go into something else, and there's like a weird little gap, some playback. It's weird. It's just, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to recook some things, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with this, with chapter 10, White Snake Fairy. I need to put this down here, actually, and then press display capture. Perfect. So now all of you can see it. And I'm going to just jump right into it. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be doing the recording of this around 5 p.m. It's going to be a live voice recording. I don't know exactly how the process is going to be, but I believe I'll be pulled into, I guess, a VC with a group of other voice actors who are doing this project and go from there. But I need to, I need to prepare myself. All right. Wait, I'm not recording it. I was about to start cooking and I was like, wait, I don't even have Audacity open. Whoops. Get up here, Audacity. Come on. Load for me. Load for me. Load bearing gun. Load bearing. Oh, all right. Audacity is taking its sweet time. Oh man, and I'm sorry for yawning. I'm very, very tired. I have been up since 6 in the morning. Well, 5 in the morning rather, to get to work at 6 in the morning. So I am definitely very tired, but I have to do this. I needed to stream this. All right, and we are live now. It started from a story from a certain guest. Mei Nei-chan was lying down slovenly as she was setting up stones on the Go board. Her camera was looking over that, placing down stones as she agonized over it. They were playing the Zhenlong. The one who said that, while puffing out smoke, was Joka. Mao Mao had prepared for moxibustion by her sisters' asking. As the two's womanly paths were heavy, sometimes they relieved themselves by stimulating their pressure points like this. She was told that was what Mao Mao's Go opponent had told her yesterday. That there was a fairy-like maiden who was more unusual than the 3 princesses of Rokushikan. Mao Mao made sounds of listening, making Joka lie down and lit the moxa she placed on the woman's skin. Hearing the sexy "ha" and the curling of toes, she wanted to say that there's still a while to go. Also, it seems her eyes are red, Mei Mei added. That is unusual, Mao Mao nodded. She prepared Mei Mei's moxibustion after Joka's. Mei Mei stretched a slender leg out from her clothes. Mao Mao carefully rolled her dress up so it wouldn't get burnt, and placed the moxa on her leg and lit it. Her older sisters hummed in agreement. The Komuro who was holding the ghost stone didn't understand at all. She tugged at Mao Mao's sleeves. It was the girl who had shrieked when she saw Jinshi eating the locusts the other day. If Mao Mao remembered correctly, the girl's name is Zurin. Mao Mao squinted in annoyance, but when she saw Zurin act scared, she reluctantly opened her mouth. It also exists in animals. White snakes and foxes are revered as auspicious gods. But what about humans? She was told that distant foreign countries believing that white-skinned children are a panacea, have a custom of eating them. However, that story is false. Though their hair and skin are white, that is just a difference in color, and their insides are no different, is what Mau Mau was taught by her dad Roman. Mau Mau had caught a white snake once, but she had really thought that it was a mysterious creature. It seems that, this time, the albino was being worshipped as a curious fairy. At those words, Mau Mau's brows twitched. She was told that the fairy used the power to read minds and to create gold. It was a story that made one want to smear spit on their brows, but it was what whimsical people took strong interests in. In the beginning, it was said that fairy had performed in a small exhibition hut, but she was now renting the theater of the capital. Since the exhibition had gathered the wealthy open once per night, the grumbling of the courtesans of the pleasure district would also have to be unreasonable. Considering that the wealthy guests had shown up after a long time, it was unamusing because they were praising the inhuman appearance of the fairy and admiring her ability. At the 20% decrease in profits than usual, even a madam was hurling down the pipe. The guests coming in for the middle-ranked courtesans stayed the same, but Rokushikan was a high-class brothel. With the upper guests heartily coming in, the proceeds changed greatly. It was the head manservant, Ukyu, who responded to Mau Mau's monologue. This man, who is before his 40s, must be having it rough from taking care of Chou and Sazan recently. It seems he finally got the break before he raised the lanterns of the night shop. He was eating a large steamed meat bun. Mau Mau took the opportunity to give him insipid tea. Ukyu said, taking the teacup and pouring tea into it. Alchemy. The art of creating medicine that turns one into an unaging, undying immortal. Having heard such a thing from her dad, there would be no way Mau Mau's eyes wouldn't shine. And then, she immediately remembered getting stabbed with nails. Luomin had told her. In other words, it was that kind of immensely suspicious art. The big shots who turned up with spit on their brows, what would they think of having their minds seen through? From undermining their feelings by playing them as fools, she might become a figure of worship. And they might think the thing called the elixir of life was real. Mau Mau knew about the person who created the medicine of resurrection on the eve of his research on immortality medicine. Even though he was outstanding as a medical officer, from the side effect, there was no shadow of what he was left now. Mau Mau clenched her fist. She understood that lamenting that if she had his knowledge, they could create a proper counterplan against the locust plague was something that couldn't be helped. The disaster was still on its way. That might change depending on what they will do from now on. Even though Jinshi's people were puzzling over the countermeasures for the disaster that will possibly occur hereafter, she sighed at the other big shots who were relaxing too much. Though, Mau Mau got interested in that art. In saying that, Ukyu threw the steamed bun into his mouth and washed it down with the rest of the tea. It was time to light the lanterns. Mau Mau spat out a keh as one face occurred to her, as a matter of course. Even though it would be easier if he said that it was impossible since he's busy. When she tried voicing it out a little, he became exaggeratedly eager. Far from that, it seems the exhibition had already reached Jinshi's ears, so he was interested. She was told to quickly prepare to leave. Mau Mau thought that as she put on her outer garment, it was given by the clothing shop, a first-class padded garment. The colors were a little flashy, but it was a waste to take what she was given and set it aside. And it was a waste to not use it. She dressed warmly and went out. A horse-drawn carriage awaited. It was already dark out. Wet snow was falling from the sky. When she informed Chou, he got noisy about bringing him along, so she had Ukyu make him eat dinner. When she went inside, there was Jinshi wearing a mask. Mao Mao slowly lowered her head and sat on the seat by his signal to sit. Mao Mao made a dubious expression. In response to that, Jinshi's expression was calm. He said, and the carriage moved. The theater with the ferry was said to be a little to the east of the middle of the capital. It was in the location that prospered the most in the capital, which had rows of shops, so it was close to the exclusive residential district. This place was normally the center of where the plays are performed, so it was mysterious to have it hold the fairy's solo performance. The fairy, from her appearance, was called Lady Pie. They descended from the carriage. It already had lines of many people. The reception man accepted the money and briskly led them inside. Mao Mao understood that Jinshi was making a triumphant expression even under a mask. Half the audience around them were wearing masks or veils. Even Mao Mao was wearing a veil on her head. Gao Shun had brought it, putting where he got it from aside. If it was the case that the wealthy big shots enjoy seeing this sort of thing, it could be seen as that they were making a bit too much merry. Otherwise, this could be something like an amusement festival. She felt like she was drowning in that questionable atmosphere. There was a stage inside the theater and several tens of tables before it. The ceiling was open so you could watch from the second floor. You can put in more than 100 people in one go. The building in the inner palace was a construction that was a lot larger, but the design here allowed everyone to see the theater. That being the case, the design carved into the pillars and beams were detailed and beautiful. A large lantern dangled down from the ceiling. They walked in relying on its dim lighting. The place Jinshi sat was the seat on the second row of the left side from the stage. Directly in front of them, and right in the middle, was a well-built man and a young maiden who were sitting and being waited upon. The one who said regretfully was the young man who had joined up with them before she realized. From his voice, even with his mask on, she knew it to be Bossin. The table was for 4. Including Gao Shun, it was just enough. It was Gao Shun who said that. Certainly, no matter if you wore a mask, if you take up the good seats, it is easy to Alright, well, there's my first mess up and the 10 minutes I've been recording. Actually, I can delete that. And there it goes, not coming out of the TV like it was before. Which one is it? Audacity, do you want to come out the TV or do you not want to come out the TV? We need to figure it out together. Alright, let me... Well, I mean, I turned my TV down, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, here's my first mess up, and the 10 minutes Alright. I also need to turn this on so you guys can hear the background audio that I play back. Was it right here? If you take up the good seats, it is easy to Alright, yeah. Let me just delete this whole thing. Alright, back to recording. Here we go. If you take up the good seats, it is easy to imagine the extent of the person's power and fortune. Judging from appearances, the man in the middle seat could only look like the nouveau rich who had money in excess. If she was not mistaken, wasn't the trade dealer who had been swaggering around in the pleasure district recently that kind of man? As soon as they sat down, female servants who were smiling showed up carrying sake cups. Mau Mau sniffed it. She liked wine. However, she wanted to look at the Lady Pie or whoever with sober eyes. Jinshi also put the cup on a table like he was copying her. If he did so, Gao Shun and Ba Sen had no choice but to do the same. As far as she saw from those around her, the wine in the cup seemed very delicious. While thinking pitifully that she should drink it, Mau Mau eyed the stage. The dim interior was cloaked in white mist, and, along with the crash of the gong, the star of the stage appeared from the inside like she was releasing light. It was a maiden with white clothes and white skin. Her white hair was untied, trailing behind her. Amid the pure white coloring, her red dyed lips and her pair of eyes were the only things that stood out. As the gong reverberated, Lady Pie stood at the center of the stage. There was a single beautiful table prepared on it. The maiden went to it. She displayed the paper that has been prepared on the table beforehand. Drawn there was the current arrangement of the tables and the stage. When she did so, a man clad in white appeared on the platform. His hair was black, but aside from that, from his appearance that matched Lady Pie, Mau Mau understood that he was the maiden's follower. The man received that arrangement diagram from the maiden and pasted it on the wall on the platform. And then he threw something towards it. Could it be a type of throwing weapon? The long and narrow thing went through the paper and was embedded into the wall. As the wall was paper mache that had been prepared beforehand, it was immediately pierced through. A hole was opened in the paper. It was right exactly on the left side, the seats on the second row from the front. In other words, the seats Mau Mau and the others were sitting on. Jin Shi didn't seem to want to stand out. Gao Shun also wasn't at the age to be in high spirits from that. Speaking of Ba Sen, he was slightly fidgety. I want to go out for a bit, but suggesting myself is also that kind of expression. Just as much as he is too serious, he can't be honest about that kind of thing, it seems. However, at this rate, if no one is going, then it can't be helped. Jinshi said. He was pointing at Mau Mau. Ba Sen, who was about to stand up beside her, was a little stumped. Right now, Mau Mau was on the verge of wanting to throw the ball over to him, but she didn't have that kind of personality either. She said, giving a sidelong glance to Ba Sen, who dejectedly hung his head, and went up on the platform. Lady Pie was more dazzling under the flickering lantern light. Her overly white skin exposed her transparent veins. Mau Mau understood that it was different to just painting your skin white. She heard a delicate voice that seemed to vanish. As if to supplement the maiden, the man beside her repeated her words in a loud voice. Lady Pie and the man both turned around. That moment, Mau Mau smoothly wrote the character with the brush that had been handed to her. The brush had been filled with ink beforehand, so it was a little hard to write with. The feel of the brush was also a little bad, so they might be using mediocre ink. There was a mat underneath, so she wouldn't get it on the table. When she was done with writing down the number, Mau Mau folded it up. When she said it, Lady Pie and the man turned around. The man pushed a strange cart over this time. In exchange, the previous table was moved to the back of the stage. There was a box with the bases of several strange tubes stuck to it. 10 vertical, 10 horizontal, a total of 100 tubes. Lady Pie said, then turned around with the man again. Even if they didn't specially turn around, the audience wouldn't be able to see from the stage either. Mau Mau scrunched up the paper to an even smaller size and stuffed it into a tube. The paper was soft, but the width of the tube she stuffed it into was narrow, so she had some trouble. After she was done, she covered it with a thin gauze at the top to obscure it. When she did so, the man moved it again. The box that was packed with tubes was placed on a different table on the side of the stage. As if the gauze was thin and light, it fluttered airily. Just as she said that, the gong reverberated. Her eyes widened in shock. She felt grateful she was wearing a veil. However, as if Jin Shi noticed that somehow, she saw that his shoulders were shaking from his faraway seat. How very irritating. Lady Pai smiled and presented her hand. Mao Mao, as she was told, put out her hand, and the maiden's cold white hand took Mao Mao's wrist. The bell rang this time. Lady Pai stared at Mao Mao. Her eyes are bad, Mao Mao thought. Her eyes move strangely sometimes. Which reminds her, since there was no pigment in her eyes compared to the others, there must be a lot of aspects she would have to be impaired in. When she thought that, her red lips curved into a grin. Together with her red eyes, Mao Mao was reminded of the white snake she caught a long time ago. When she was going to broil the red-eyed and white-skinned snake, her dad got angry at her. They are the gods' messengers, so you can't, she was told. But Mao Mao knew they aren't really that kind of creature. Her dad, even though the white skin they possessed were unrelated to gods, he occasionally carried out that moral outlook, so it was troubling. She felt like she was getting absorbed into those round red eyes when a gong sounded again. Maybe because she was being shrouded by the haze around her, it was strangely warm and her head strangely hurt. She abruptly felt irritated by the sensation that was like mosquitoes buzzing around her ear, and Lady Pai opened her mouth again. The man grabbed hold of the gauze so the audience could see the contents of the box. And then, from the inside, he took the tube that was third from the top and second from the left and thrust a thin stick through it. When he did so, paper came out from inside. The man opened up the finely folded paper. There was the number 7 written clearly on it. It goes without saying that it was what Mao Mao had written. Okay, wow, 18 whole minutes of that. That was cool. I'm not even gonna edit. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Save project as. Whew. Narrator. Wow, I spelled narrator wrong, as I usually do. If I can spell the word apothecary right. There we go. And then I can export it. Alright, we cooked. So that was just to help my voice get some training in before I deep dive into some other projects and whatnot. Oof. I need a drink after that. My throat is all dry and Whew. Alright. But yeah, no, we cooked. We did that. Alright, let's go back to Casting Call Club, actually. So I'm going to exit. Actually, no, I need to keep this up for the next one. Alright, so we're back on Casting Call Club. And, sorry. Back on Casting Call Club. And we're going to check to see if my submission's cooked before we get into some more voice acting. So let's check it out. Most of them have been seen. None of them have been dismissed, which is great. That's always very scary when some of them get dismissed. Some have still been unreviewed, which makes sense. Some have been reviewed. And then I actually got shortlisted on a couple of roles. I got shortlisted on Gaver and Hayashi for the 2 that I just put in yesterday. So, nothing yet. Haven't been chosen for anything just yet. But, again, we're just going to get right into it. Starting with unpaid voice actor. Yeah. Alright. Now, again, this project I see everywhere. I've auditioned for it many times. It didn't work out. So, I mean, hey, I don't know how long it's gonna be going for. It says October 27th is when it was listed, but maybe it's just a new thing that they're doing. But I see this everywhere. It's actually insane. But enough of that. Let us find a project. The Adventures of Diamore. Ooh, okay. I think I like the sound of that. Radio drama? We love radio dramas. Alright, Diamore has been taken. That's cool. So has Vince and the Innkeeper and the Blacksmith. Margrave Corbinian. Okay. This is the only one that's open. Radio drama. Yeah. Serious, evil laugh. Dark, deep, emotional, scary. Sure, I'll cook. Let me just open up a new file. Do a little practice reading. Silence. Silence. I am a god. You will kneel before me. Male voice on a deeper end, mysterious, dark and deep. Silence. I am a god. You will kneel before me. Sure, I think that cooks. Here we go. Silence. I am a god. You will kneel before me. Silence. I am a god. You will kneel before me. Oh, Diamore. We finally meet. Enjoying this realm so far? Your sword? You kill me? How quaint. Oh, Diamore. We finally meet. Enjoying this realm so far? Your sword? You kill me? How quaint. I shall suffer no threat to my ascension. Take care of it. I shall suffer no threat to my ascension. Take care of it. Okay, I mean, I think I cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, wait. I need to take out the last couple of seconds on that recording because of the mouse click. And then I need to take off the beginning of the recording because of the mouse click. Let me see if it kept the... Please tell me it kept it. No, it didn't keep... Damn. Alright, I have to implement room tone again. As always. So let me just take this, copy. Noise removal. Get the noise profile. Alright, and now I can apply it over this. Let's hear if it sounds good. Silence. I am a god. You will kneel before me. I was listening to my past submissions from yesterday that we were all doing, and holy, I don't know, man. I just sound the same in every single one. Like, it's like that GIF or that part in the regular show episode where they're like playing the D&D knockoff game, and he was like flipping through the pages, and it was the same like elf flicking creature over and over. That's how I feel with my voice. I just feel like it's over and over the same exact thing. Or maybe again it's all in my head. Maybe I do sound different sometimes. No, I don't know. Alright. Margrave. Such a sick name, actually. I like that. And export to my computer. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this. Margrave. Where'd you go? Perfect. And I guess I can just leave my Discord in the handle. So, well, in the notes. So the project manager can reach out to me. As if that'll happen. Again, I feel like I sound like a wreck. I sound the same. Alright. Done editing. Perfect. Good. Let's move on. Moving on. Back to unpaid voice actor. Blah, 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 Hopefully, you all's day is going really well so far. I had a pretty amazing day at work. I didn't. I actually really didn't have a good day at work. I'm so tired. I've been in since 6 a.m. I just got off an hour ago and it's already dark outside. Like, that's horrible. That's horrible. I went in when the sun was down. I got home when the sun went down. Like, it is not good. It is not good. See, this is one that I definitely did audition for, but I did not make the cut, so no, I'm not gonna do that one. And it was for a narrator role too. Again, that's why I get so discouraged because I just sound the same in every single recording that I do. I try to do something different and then it sounds exactly the same. And that's probably not what people want. So I don't know. Maybe I just need to figure it out. Demon Delights. Okay, this does not exist. We love the projects that don't exist. Those are my favorite. A Father's Second Chance. That's crazy. Pac-Man comic dub? Whoa. I love me some comic dubs. Hold on. No background noises. Okay. Croaky is a frog like female or male. Oh, child? Wait. He. Okay. Also has his long tongue that has powers like reaching stuff from. Okay. All right. Suyu from My Hero. I don't even know what Suyu sounds like in English. I yeah, I don't think I know it. Oh, do I love like that doesn't that's not it. That's definitely not it. Shareware, her voice. Okay, Tumble is a very tough Western cowboy. Mm, deep male voice with a Southern accent. I I I don't know what Southern sounds like. Don't judge me. I know this isn't what you were meant to do. Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut. Sure. Yeah. I'll audition for this. Why the hell not? New. Don't judge me. I know this isn't what you were meant to do. Don't judge me. I know this isn't what you were meant to do. Come on, partner. You know you got this like a man. Show some support. Come on, partner. You know you got this like a man. Show some support. Oh no, you are not blaming that on me, buddy. Oh no, you are not blaming that on me, buddy. I know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I can't do accents. I can't do accents. These projects call for it and I just am buns at doing it. Like I don't understand how people can do accents so well and I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to do more voice training, which is the point of why I'm doing live recording so I can get there. Get to that point. Boop. But I will go ahead and send this in anyway. For Tumble. Wasn't that a name for a movie? The monster movie with the like monsters wrestling. Tumble? Was it Rumble? I can't remember. Anyway, here we go. Do. I'm just gonna copy. There we go. I mean, I guess I could just look it up. Hold on. Monster wrestling movie. Rumble. Yeah. I did not watch that shit. Like I don't know if anybody has seen it, if it's good or not, but I definitely haven't. I did not see that. I did not watch it. Alright. Well, we cooked with that, so we're making good progress so far. Also, where's the other casting call club? Yeah, it's supposed to be this one open. That's weird that it has the other one open. Guess it's opening on Google Chrome now, so I mean, sure. Sure! It defeats the purpose of me having the program file then. Yeah, I'll just exit out of it. if I can just look it up on here. I just wasn't aware that if I had my information on here or not. Love in Deep Space? Oh. Lads? No, 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 no. If I do this, oh, it's going to be insane. Oh, it's going to be crazy. Do not slate 1 to 3 takes. ABC, ABC. Okay. Oh my god. As a fan of Love in Deep Space, I'm definitely going to have to do this. Ah, yeah. Uh-oh. You can't tell whether I'm a bird or not. Uh-oh. You can't tell whether I'm a bird or not. Are we sure you're still fine? What if what it wants is for me to completely devour you? Oh, sweetie. Don't run away just yet. I have a surprise for you. Rich laugh? I'm told that I have a rich laugh. Like whenever I, like, I don't know, laugh at work or something. Yeah. We can try. I mean, why not? Why not? This will be cool. Uh-oh. You can't tell whether I'm a bird or not. Are we sure you're still fine? What if what it wants is for me to completely devour you? Oh, sweetie. Don't run away just yet. I have a surprise for you. Uh-oh. You can't tell whether I'm a bird or not. Are we sure you're still fine? What if what it wants is for me to completely devour you? Oh, sweetie. Don't run away just yet. I have a surprise for you. Oh, I mean, hey, okay. I mean, maybe I cooked. Maybe I cooked. Maybe this is my calling, guys. This is it. This is the one. It's not the one. This is not the one. I'm definitely not gonna land this as much as I think. We can listen to it and play it back just to see if it sounds good. Uh-oh. You can't tell whether I'm a bird or not. Are we sure you're still fine? What if what it wants is for me to completely devour you? I mean, okay. I guess it's good. I mean, even I'm getting some vibes from it. So we're definitely gonna save the project and audition for this. I can't do lads justice. You know, Love in Deep Space. I can't do it justice. I just can't. Those are kings voicing those characters. And I am surely no king. Alright, exports. Yeah. Alright, let's try Zane, the goat. The goat, Zane. My favorite character in Love in Deep Space. It's coming out. Fine, whatever rocks your boat. Now that you can't get up, try riding down the slope all the way to the bottom on your own. Is this the surprise you planned? Here, this is my surprise. This snow doesn't melt even when it lands on your palm. Wanting to stop on a whim, it doesn't seem like you're sincere about helping me alleviate this. Fine, whatever rocks your boat. Now that you can get up, try riding down the slope all the way to the bottom on your own. Is this the surprise you planned? Here, this is my surprise. This snow doesn't melt, even when it lands on your palm. Wanting to stop on a whim, it doesn't seem like you're sincere about helping me alleviate this. Okay, maybe I could have done a lot better as Zane. I feel like I could have definitely do a little bit more, rather. But maybe it cooks. I don't know. Again, I got shortlisted for 2 projects and haven't been dismissed once. So hopefully I am cooking, and hopefully this room tone thing that I'm elementing into my recordings is helping. No background noises being picked up. Again, what you guys are hearing is raw, unfiltered audio, so you're definitely getting the worst of it. But for the recordings, it's not gonna sound like that. Like, yeah, I'm voicing it and then I'm recording it, but I'm also editing it so I can remove any background noise because of all that static that's in the background. So, and the many cars driving in the city. So, Caleb, okay. It's this guy. What happened to the pipsqueak who wouldn't even pour me a glass of water? Work has changed you. I should have talked you into becoming a hunter sooner. Oh, I mean, yeah. Okay, alright. New. What happened to the pipsqueak who wouldn't even pour me a glass of water? Work has changed you. I should have talked you into becoming a hunter sooner. If today is the day you're ready to come closer, then I'll do everything I can to make sure you never want to leave. I got a collar with a bell. I put it on the cat. That way, it couldn't escape without being noisy. If I had that kind of bell, right now, I should make you wear it, right? What happened to the pipsqueak who wouldn't even pour me a glass of water? Work has changed you. I should have talked you into becoming a hunter sooner. If today is the day you're ready to come closer, then I'll do everything I can to make sure you never want to leave. I got a collar with the bell. I put it on the cat. That way, it couldn't escape without being noisy. If I had that kind of bell, right now, I should make you wear it, right? Ooh, wait, hold on. Even I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. I sound so monotone though. I don't like that. I don't sound like I'm genuine. I don't sound genuine. I don't sound like I mean it. But again, maybe I'm just being too harsh on myself. What happened to the? Okay, yeah. We're just gonna let that work. This is fine. This is okay. Save project. Save project as Caleb. Hopefully you all are familiar with Love in Deep Space. If you aren't, you should play it, and you should also check out Aru's streams on it, because holy hell, that game is God. It's a great game. Next is Raphael. Layered and expressive. Delivery, timing, and emotion. Let me do a practice read. Oh, this intense. Tell me, should I be a good, honest boy? Oh, this intense. Tell me, should I be a good and honest boy? Or should I play hard to get? I mean, okay. I don't know what Raphael actually sounds like. And again, I can't perfectly one for one emulate what these characters sound like. I'm just doing my best. But I don't think I've ever got Raphael in that game. So I'll do what I can with the description I got. Oh, this intense? Tell me, should I be a good, honest boy? Or should I play hard to get? So you do remember. Do you know what time it is? It's been 800 years. Jellyfishes are walking naked. Sea turtles climb trees. Sharks are eating grass for free. And finally, you remembered me. From this angle, I can rip your throat out if I turn my head. I won't repeat myself. Let go of me. Oh, this intense. Tell me, should I be a good, honest boy? Or should I play hard to get? So you do remember. Do you know what time it is? It's been 800 years. Jellyfishes are walking naked. Sea turtles climb trees. Sharks are eating grass for free. And finally, you remembered me. From this angle, I can rip your throat out if I turn my head. I won't repeat myself. Let go of me. I think there were too many cars in the background for this one, which is great because why not? Why wouldn't there be vehicles driving? That's kind of what exists in our day-to-day life, so I'm in no position to complain. But I will, because I'm trying to do voice recording, and these cars keep like, you know, it's getting to a point that I'm about to start blowing vehicles up. You know what I mean? Like, I have to. It's my turn to blow vehicles up. That is, yeah. Onwards to Xavier. Oh, brother, this guy. Mix of charisma, confidence, intensity. Knuckle crack. Sorry if that was a little bit too loud. Oh, see, once I crack one, I have to crack them all. Oh, that one felt amazing. That one felt really good. Let's see if I can get my back to pop. You guys want to hear it? Here we go. Not that bad. Oh, whew. Oh my god. My body is so limber. All right. Let us do Xavier's. Don't use the same trick twice. It loses its effectiveness. Did you like that? I'll keep that in mind. My lady, I am your butler. Your wish is my command. Why do you keep pushing your luck when you find an opening? Leave while you still can, or you'll meet the same fate. This land only cares about you walking into its trap. Don't use the same trick twice. It loses its effectiveness. Did you like that? I'll keep that in mind. My lady, I am your butler. Your wish is my command. Why do you keep pushing your luck when you find an opening? Leave while you still can, or you'll meet the same fate. This land only cares about you walking into its trap. Okay, I really wish that oh man, like if I was the project owner having to hear this, I would be cringing. Like, I sound horrible. Wow, it's only been an hour and I'm self-deprecating myself already. Nope. I can't do that. I must keep cooking. Surely, you know. Surely in these next few days that I will be doing this live voice acting, I'll land a role. That's kind of the plan. That's why I'm putting so many in. All right. Well, now while I'm putting all of these submissions in, I will leave you guys with some music, and I'll be right back. All right. Wow, that song ended at the perfect time too. Um, what is this? Oh, one of the other projects that I'm in. Perfect. Alrighty. So we did that for Love in Deep Space, and that honestly, oh, that felt good. That felt good to do. All right, on to Deferred. Let's see if we can find some good ones here. We're probably going to see the same ones that we saw yesterday, but that's okay. I'm just gonna try to find one that's good. An ASMR project would be crazy. Vampire girlfriend stays with you through the night is, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. A sign of emotion, principal voice actor. Hmm. I do have a voice of authority. I don't actually. I'm kind of I'm kind of a sensitive little one. Oh wow, it's not opening. Hold on. There we go. Oh, it doesn't exist. Perfect. We love the ones that don't exist. Uh-huh. Web walkers. Seems pretty cool. I already tried out for the Bloody the Lights one. I'm shortlisted as a character in that one. Another Danganronpa one. My god. The Fallen? Oh my lord. That looks crazy. I'm just scrolling down to find a good one. Actually, no. Maybe I shouldn't have done it that way. Sort by popular. Yeah. Popular. I want to be popular. Uh-huh. Also, tomorrow, I will be streaming, but it won't be a voice acting stream. Me and the Sunday Funday gang are going to be playing Are We There Yet? So definitely, lock in for that. That's going to be pretty fun. Very, very excited. Another game. Another game added to the list of games I've never played before. Bro, what is with the Has Been Hotel fan dubs everywhere? I see them everywhere. Only Full Scream, a horror dating sim visual novel. Wow. Okay. Lots of information in that. The Alvin Chronicles? The Alvion Chronicles, okay. Naruto Kawariden? Oh. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Sometimes these people be cooking. Sometimes they be making some stuff that looks really fun, but I know if I tried to audition for it, it would not. It wouldn't be good because my audition would make them mad. They'd be like, "Oh, this guy's recording stinks." Sugary Sinful Girls NSFW. I mean, I don't think there was a male line in this because I've tried to look at this before, and none of these were. Yeah, most of these were female, which, oh my god, it's getting a lot of submissions. Holy. Yeah, that is crazy. None of these are it. Yeah. Oh my god. All right. I read that and I was, yeah, I would quite quickly have to go away. Seraph animated pilot, Ember Song season 2. Man, this I've already auditioned for. Paid night shift urban fantasy audio drama. Okay. I mean, hey, if you're looking for a narrator, I'm your guy. All rows are in English. Indie podcasts. Okay. 2 to 3, 2 to 3 takes. AABBCC. Social media handle with your audition. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, this one's got a lot of roles. That's what we like. American accent, baritone, authoritative. Our guests are some of the country's most powerful. They're expecting a peaceful night, and you are going to give it to them. I don't believe we've been introduced. Rupert Rush. If so much as a single finger gets pointed our way, it's you they'll be pointing at. The first pawn to fall, if you like. So best keep your mouth shut and do your damn job. I mean, okay, I guess I can try to cook. Here we go. AABBCC, 2 to 3. Our guests are some of the country's most powerful. They're expecting a peaceful night, and you are going to give it to them. Our guests are some of the country's most powerful. They're expecting a peaceful night, and you are going to give it to them. I don't believe we've been introduced. Rupert Rush. I don't believe we've been introduced. Rupert Rush. If so much as a single finger gets pointed our way, it's you they'll be pointing at. The first pawn to fall, if you like. So best keep your mouth shut and do your damn job. If so much as a single finger gets pointed our way, it's you they'll be pointing at. The first pawn to fall, if you like. So best keep your mouth shut and do your damn job. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to feel about that. I think I went way too low with it. Maybe I went too. Did I go too low with it? Yeah. You guys are probably nodding on the side and being like, "Yeah, you did. You did too much." Oh, all right. Save project as Rupert, and then export audio. Wait, I was gonna get into Roman Koshenkov, Eastern European Slavic accent. Well, jokes on you. I can't do accents. American accent, distinctive, intelligent, capable of being both soft and intimidating. The agent told me it's quite a storied house, but that sort of thing doesn't bother me. More fuel for the riding fire, as such. Sure, I'll try this one. The agent told me it's quite a storied house, but that sort of thing doesn't bother me. More fuel for the riding fire, as such. The agent told me it's quite a storied house, but that sort of thing doesn't bother me. More fuel for the riding fire, as such. Time slowed around him as all the secrets of the universe poured into his injured mind against his will. His real? What the fuck did I even say? Someone's looking at my profile. Nice. Margot Robbie. Let's see. American accent. With a trustworthy voice. Yeah, I feel like I was being trustworthy. The agent told me it's quite a storied house, but that sort of thing doesn't bother me. More fuel for the riding fire, as such. The agent told me it's quite a storied house, but that sort of thing doesn't bother me. More fuel for the riding fire, as such. Time slowed around him as all the secrets of the universe poured into his injured mind against his will, and an epiphany struck him. If he could not escape the darkness, he would become part of it. Time slowed around him as all the secrets of the universe poured into his injured mind against his will, and an epiphany struck him. If he could not escape the darkness, he would become part of it. A monster? Like you said you saw in the woods? Tell me more. A monster? Like you said you saw in the woods? Tell me more. Okay, maybe I cooked. Maybe I cooked with that. I feel like when I try to do a much higher pitched voice, it still sounds deep. Like I don't know. I don't know. Why can't I just lock in and have tonal pitch? Like I can do it when I'm in public, you know. I always do a really high pitch, hi, hello, hi, hi, you know, like I do that, but like nobody wants to hear that in a voice recording. Nobody wants to sit through that. I know I wouldn't. I need to be more versatile with my voice range. Morgan, yep. And then we will export that audio as such. Boom. Perfect. Talia. Hal. Radio presenter, kindly, calm, engaging. Oh, wow. Good evening, night owls, and welcome back to another hour of strange tales on the Midnight Mystery Zone. I'm your humble master of mysteries, Hal Townsend. Okay, sure. Good evening, night owls, and welcome back to another hour of strange tales on the Midnight Mystery Zone. I'm your humble master of mysteries, Hal Townsend. Good evening, night owls, and welcome back to another hour of strange tales on the Midnight Mystery Zone. I'm your humble master of mysteries, Hal Townsend. Join me as I take a walk with the last surviving member of the family as she returns to the house that never let her go. Join me as I take a walk with the last surviving member of the family as she returns to the house that never let her go. We all know veil rifts have a destructive effect on metals and technology, but have you noticed how plant life in former rift sites seem to flourish? We all know veil rifts have a destructive effect on. What? 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 Ooh, can we not speak? I don't think we can speak. I don't think we can speak at all. Good. Nope. Started off wrong. Good evening, night owls, and welcome back to another hour of strange tales on the Midnight Mystery Zone. I'm your humble master of mysteries, Hal Townsend. Good evening, night owls, and welcome back to another hour of strange tales on the Midnight Mystery Zone. I'm your humble master of mysteries, Hal Townsend. Join me as I take a walk with the last surviving member of the family as she returns to the house that never let her go. Join me as I take a walk with the last surviving member of the family as she returns to the house that never let her go. We all know veil rifts have a destructive effect on metals and technology, but have you noticed how plant life in former rift sites seems to flourish? We all know veil rifts have a destructive effect on metals and technology, but have you noticed how plant life in former rift sites seems to flourish? Oh, I'm glad I got that one out of the way because I hear the train. I hear the train. Also, I don't think I cooked on this one. I feel like it was more so the same. Me sounding the exact same as I do in all my other recordings. Sorry, I'm reaching the self-deprecating point of the stream. I I'm okay. Trust, I'm fine. I'm fine. Save project as Hal Townsend. And then export the audio as such. Here. Alright. Cool. Cat Madison Novak. Novak. Wow. A minor role appearing in a few episodes of season 2. Okay. Alright. I mean, host of a YouTube style video channel. Man, I do not know how to. Canadian accent. Oh. Oh no. I don't think I can do a Canadian accent. It does say American. Like, what is a YouTuber voice? What does a YouTuber voice sound like to you guys? Like the very peppy, what's up, Rift Chasers? Like, I still feel like I'm not being genuine about that. Hey, everybody, and welcome back. Like, maybe. Maybe that's the one. That's the kicker. Sure. We'll just record and see where it goes. All right. What's up, Rift Chasers? America's #1 source for Veil-related throws are coming to you live as we race to see the latest rogue lift this... oh my god. Lift? Lift? Streamer, that says Rift. My god. Learn to read, buddy. Gosh. Alright. Let's take that one from the top. How to delete the recording and record anew. Here we go. What's up, Rift Chasers? America's #1 source for Veil-related throws are coming to you live as we race to see the latest rogue rift this year. What's up, Rift Chasers? America's #1 source for Veil-related throws are coming to you live as we race to see the latest rogue rift this year. Oh, that's a good one. Look at your face, Blake. Oh, that's a good one. Look at your face, Blake. Let's get out of here. I don't want her taking our footage again. You coming? Let's get out of here. I don't want her taking our footage again. You coming? That's a big no for me. You know, I'm shaking my head. Hopefully you guys are shaking your head. Like, that didn't sound good at all. That didn't sound good at all, but I will go ahead and... Ooh, I'll apply the sound effect to it, I guess. Noise reduction, noise gate, canceling, so it doesn't sound like a jumbled mess. This was for Novak. Yeah. Export this audio for me. Thank you. There we go. Cool. Good. Nice. Jude. American accent, playful. 1/3 of a YouTube style video channel, huh? Any gender and ethnicity? Ooh. I mean, I guess I can just do my normal for this one, right? I'll just do the recording and see where it lands. Oh, waiting for these cars to pass first. Brother. Oh, and I hear the train. Oh my god, it's still kind of far away. Maybe I can... I just don't get it. I think I need to blow up every single vehicle in this city. Why does everyone's car sound like a jackhammer, man? Just slide it in at this point. Is it over? I think it's over. Okay. Damn, that thing was something else. Please tell me you got one good shot of me walking towards it from the static cam. Damn, that thing was something else. Please tell me you got one good shot of me walking towards it from the static cam. As always, this is all speculation, but we believe the rifts interrupt the natural magnetic flow of the planet, causing wild weather that no one can predict. As always, this is all speculation, but we believe the rifts interrupt the natural magnetic flow of the planet, causing wild weather that no one can predict. Another world, sure, or just a green light. Like, how do you imagine the afterlife? Another world, sure, or just a green light. Like, how do you imagine the afterlife? Thanks for that low growl, stomach. You will not be eating today. Because mama don't got no money. Noise reduction. Is it even? Like, am I even reducing the noise by any? I mean, it has to be. Like, just raw, it just sounds like I can hear the static in the background. Maybe that's just me. Maybe before this next one, before I save it as and export it and all that jibber jabber, I'll see. All right, Mal. New. Whoa! That's huge! I've never seen anything like it. That's got to be the biggest rift ever, right? Whoa! That's huge! I've never seen anything like it. That's got to be the biggest rift ever, right? The government is always after our necks. They hate anyone knowing the truth we're putting out there. The government is always after our necks. They hate anyone knowing the truth we're putting out there. What were the readings, Blake? We couldn't hear you at all. So you don't know. What were the readings, Blake? We couldn't hear you at all. So you don't know. All right. Okay. We're making progress. But let me hear what this sounds like without me. Whoa! That's huge. I've never seen. Again, I just don't think I'm removing any noise reduction whatsoever. Like I don't. Whoa! That's huge. I've never seen anything like it. That's got to be the biggest rift ever, right? Man, maybe that sounds better. I don't know. I just know that there's definitely some background noise somewhere. Like 100%. Yeah, export the audio. Alrighty. More info. Wait, what am I seeing? More info for November 15th. Well, luckily it's before November 15th. So many goats are online for this. Nigerian accent. Monmouth Sheriff's Office. Copy a 1080 on Route 17, silver sedan, units in pursuit. Now, I'm just an average guy. I've never grown claws or blasted fire out of my eyeballs. But if I did, I'd expect a little oversight. He's taking off his gloves. Kid's getting serious. Playtime's over, punk. Huh, ha, huh. I mean, sure. I can try out for some extras. I mean, why wouldn't I? I am an extra. in real life. Monmouth Sheriff's Office. Copy a 1080 on Route 17, silver sedan, units in pursuit. Monmouth Sheriff. Ooh, wait. I know exactly how to do this. Monmouth Sheriff's Office. Copy a 1080 on Route 17, silver sedan, units in pursuit. Monmouth Sheriff's Office. Copy a 1080 on Route 17, silver sedan, units in pursuit. Now, I'm just an average guy. I've never grown claws or blasted fire out of my eyeballs, but if I did, I'd expect a little oversight. Now, I'm just an average guy. I've never grown claws or blasted fire out of my eyeballs, but if I did, I'd expect a little oversight. He's taking off his gloves. Kid's getting serious. Playtime's over, punk. Huh, huh, ha! He's taking off his gloves. Kid's getting serious. Playtime's over, punk. Huh, ha, huh. Oh my god. Doing forced grunts and effects is terrible. I don't know how good those sounded. Those probably sounded really bad. Really bad. Very bad. Right? Yeah. You can agree. It's okay. Anywho, we're gonna put this down as various extras, and export this audio to the computer. All right. Now, while I'm putting these in, I'm going to leave you guys with obviously some good music. I'll be right back. All right, we have put those in for this project that cooked, so that was pretty cool. That was really fun to do. All right, let's see if I can find another one. Oh, voice actress. I can sound like a girl. Horrible. That was pretty sexist of me. I apologize, guys. I apologize. I'm sorry. Golem Part 5. Oh. Does it require me to doesn't require me to have Minecraft, so sick. Oh, okay. So I don't have any specific voice in mind. Feel free to put your own spin on it. Bet. All right. Conversing about the titular Iron Golem's involvement in a village raid. Impressed, but teasing about the Golem's wanted status. So, you're the one that saved that village, eh? Showed those pillagers what for. Is that why they're after you? And then the second line is tracking a group of monsters through a forest. He's inspecting the ground and calling out for the okay. So, you're the one that saved that village, eh? Showed those pillagers what for. Is that why they're after you? So, you're the one that saved that village, eh? Showed those pillagers what for? Is that why they're after you? They must have veered off the path up through there. They must have veered off the path up through there. Hmm. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, not really much I could have done, but I definitely think I did a good enough job. Yeah. All right. And we are going to go ahead and save project as Conrad. Conrad has been saved. Ladies and gentlemen, I repeat, Conrad has been saved and exported to the computer. So I can immediately go about here and upload the audio file and then put in my Discord handle. Okay. Cooked. Nice. And that is all of the voice acting I will be doing for today because, like I said, I've been up since 6 in the morning. I'm a very tired boy and I need as much rest as I can get. But obviously, I'm not gonna leave you guys without a present. Obviously, we're gonna raid some folks. Who should we raid? You know what I mean? Can I close all of these tabs? Close all windows, please. Oh, I have to close them one by one. Okay, yeah, I'll do that on my own time. So I've already read this. What else is it making me read? Yeah. Okay, again, none of my auditions have been dismissed. Some of them have definitely. Oh wow, some of them have definitely been reviewed, which is great. Oh my god, this person viewed my whole thing. And then the ones that I just put in obviously are unreviewed, which makes sense. That's so weird that it has a different day for these, but I guess it's just dependent on the time zone. Um, Let me go ahead and do 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 do. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll rate this monkey man, bro. This guy. This is the guy right here. The monkey himself. Mr. Games Cage. But thank you all for watching the stream. I seriously appreciate you all for stopping in. And yeah, tomorrow I will be playing RV There Yet with the Sunday Funday gang. So lock in, lock in. Bye.